Now, the way I do that is by having firstly a longing that develops inside of my soul, a passionate desire that develops inside of my soul for God's love to enter me. Now, as God's love enters me, it starts doing some work inside of me. And it starts transforming me. And a lot of my prior unloving acts that I found very easy to perform now become very difficult for me to perform. So while before, like what I found within the first few weeks was I started longing for God's love again, and all of a sudden, every single time I ate meat, I vomited. And I thought this was a bit strange. I thought I had a I had a flu or something that's going on. So what I did was I just waited a few days to get over this, this sickness that I thought I had, right? And then I went and had another meal of meat, and sure enough, got that vomited up as well. And then I thought, wow, this is not very good, because I really enjoyed my, my lamb roast and my whiting, and crumb whiting I used to have, and so forth. So I really enjoyed those, and I started to think about, I must be something, sick. I must be sick. So how you go along to the doctor and check yourself out. Everything comes back fine. And so I decided I'd go to my favourite restaurant and have my favourite meal, which happens to be also meat, right? And see what happened then. And I came home and vomited that up as well. I actually got home. I only ate half the meal too, because I started to feel a bit, queasy. And then I started realising that actually there's something that had happened to me, and that is that I couldn't accept my body eating meat anymore. It just happened like that. There's some change that happened inside of myself. So I used to eat 6 meals of meat a day. Yeah. There was a time in my life where I used to eat 6 meals of meat a day. Because I used to do the bodybuilding thing, right? And so I used to have, from breakfast to going to bed, basically was broken up into 6, 2 to 3 hour slices. And I'd have a little bit of tuna, a little bit of this, not huge amounts of meat, but I used to have meat in every meal. So I got to the point, just after a few weeks of progressing on the wildlife path again, I got to the point of just feeling like I couldn't eat meat anymore. And so rather than it just being something that I told myself I had to do here, it was something that my body just completely rejected as a result of something else going on. And my mind was quite confused actually at the time. And it took me a little while to realise what was really going on. That there had been a change inside of myself, inside of my feelings, that caused me to not feel like I could eat meat anymore. Does that make sense? And it just happened automatically. And when you think about it, if I loved everything on the planet, then one of the things I'd love is animals, and it'd be very, very hard for me to slit the throat of an animal and cut it up if I loved it. So, and particularly if I can have something else like some vegetables instead. And so what happened for me was that all of a sudden I went through these very rapid transformations. It required me letting go of lots of emotion. So there was a lot of childhood emotion that I was letting go during this phase, like crying quite a lot about some childhood events that occurred and letting go of different things that had happened. And as I was letting go of these different things and feeling God's love now into them, what happened was all of a sudden things started changing that I before never thought I would ever do. So in all of my life up until I was about 38 or 39, I never believed I would not eat meat. And I'd look at some people who were my friends who were vegetarian, and I'd go, oh, yeah, that's all right for them, but I can't understand why they do that. But all of a sudden some changes happened inside of me, and all of a sudden I couldn't do that anymore. And it just happened automatically. And this is the thing, is what I've found on this path completely, and that's just one example, is that the more you progress on this emotional side of things happen automatically without you even hardly noticing. But everyone around you starts noticing. Right?